Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am back with a scallop box card for a twin that is born. I started with taking out everything I want to use. So first of all, this honeybee spring lullaby pattern paper pack. I must admit I adore honeybee stamps and their paper packs. They are always spot on. I don't think there is any paper bed that I don't like. And there is a Belgian supplier that is currently talking to the amazing honeybee stamps, and they will try to get their hands on these pattern papers, which I adore. Then there is the Hippity Hop from Mama Elephant. I'm also using the letterboard from the stamp markets. And as you can see here, this little letterboard fits perfectly with the lined paper, so I'm not going to use that board, only the letters, and I'm going to use that striped paper to function as my letterboard. Okay, so here you have the Scalloped Box Card Pop-Up from Fawn. I truly adore this one with the detail of the box. I really like that. And I'm going to die cut some of these panels. For today's box, I am only going to use my Copic Markers to color in my images. All the other things will be with pattern paper, so I'm not creating any sort of a background by doing some cloud stencils or anything like that. I am just using pattern papers, and I think it truly turns out wonderful. But that can be because of the pattern paper, of course. So here is the box, and I have my own stamp that I put on each card that I make. So I decided to put it on the side of the box, and now I'm just creasing those score lines a bit more using my scoring tool. And then I can already start assembling a lot of this box. So to assemble a box, I really prefer using score tape, and you can also use liquid glue, but that needs to dry for a while. And I also have some roller tapes, but they aren't as sturdy as score tape in my opinion. So when I'm assembling the box itself, I always try to use score tape. So I'm just laying the two elements next to each other, and I just glue that one piece on top of the other. Now these pieces will make sure that I can work in different layers, so I'm adding them first before I'm closing that box, and this way you can close the box and have everything adhered on the right spot. So again, some score tape, because these are also really important elements of this box, and I'm just trying to place them 1/3 of that piece so that I can place the other one at 2/3, and there is sort of a same spacing between everything. Like this. And now I can add my panel. This one is for the back, so my bunnies will be in front of it. And therefore I'm using liquid glue. This way I can shuffle it a bit, can center it more, because it's not always that easy. I had some troubles with my Tombow. Yeah, it was stuck there. But these things happen, and in the end I switched to my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive because I was tired of trying to fix everything. So now I'm going to close my box, and this one is, I think, the most crucial of all the pieces that you are going to assemble in a box, because if you put it too tight, then when folding and closing and opening it gives some problems, but too loose here, then it's just hanging loosely. That's not what you want. So really make sure that you let yourself be guided also by the upper half of the box and seeing that these aren't overlapping but nicely next to each other. So now I'm stamping the images with Amalgam ink from Gina Designs, and I'm doing this on Neenah because I'm going to color with Copics. So as I always do, I am putting the caps on the side, easy for reference, and I will also be listing them in the description box all together. And I'm going to color these bunnies brown. So the idea of this card is really to represent the current family and the newborns. So there is the father, the mother, and then in the back you will have that one bunny jumping from excitement. That is the little boy that they already have. And then in the front there will be two little bunnies as well. These will be the twins that are born. So I'm starting with my darkest color and I work my way through my lightest color, and if necessary I come back and add some more of the darkest color and blend more out. So while I'm coloring all the images, I will be putting on some music and I will be back afterwards. Now I'm taking the matching dies to die cut all these bunnies, and next I can start adding them to my card. So I have that one little bunny, and that one is looking at his parents, and then there is the other small one who wants to be lifted by the father, and then the big brother is in the back jumping around. So I'm using my reverse tweezers to help me keep the bunnies that I glued on there in place. So now I am starting on my sentiment, and I didn't film this because it took me way too much time to die cut enough of each letter. So I want to say welcome to the family, and then there is on the other sides the flaps that you can see there, the two names of the little boys will be displayed. So when adhering the names, I'm starting with the middle letter of their names, and then I work my way to the edges of this panel, and this way I know that it is centered. So the one little boy is called Tristan and the other Torian, and I just really like the fact that I have incorporated the names of them. So I'm just adding this final name, and then everything from a sentiment is ready. And then I just have to add some finishing details. now that the box is ready, I am taking my favorite stickers from Doodlebug Designs, so the heart sprinkles in all those colors, and I'm going to add a few hearts on this box. So I'm trying to center the blue hearts above their name, and then I will also take a white heart to add in the front. And as soon as these are adhered on top of my box, this card will be finished. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you liked the way I designed this card. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. If you like this video, it's always nice to see a thumbs up, so press that button, and I'm really hoping to see you next time again. Bye!